when you are listening to that music and you say you went back in your mind to that time, I mean, share with us what was going through your mind in that time while that music was getting created in your life and with UGK.
In my life, I was making a transition from that. I was with a group called All Hearted Del Party. It was Nemesis. I don't know if you remember the group Nemesis back in the day. DJ Snake was here, that's my brother. He was here in Atlanta working with Too Short hired him, moved him up here, and he and Quint Black came. I don't know if you remember Quint Black would shake them haters off.
Yeah.
And then if you look at Lil Jon's first 2 albums, it says mixed by DJ Snake Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like the ears of the South back then. He was the bass king of the South. And so I was making that transition from leaving that crew, coming over to because Pimp made me an offer I couldn't refuse. By hiring me as, I was the only hype man that UGK has ever had.
Yeah.
So once he made me that offer, things transpired. I was a hustler.
Yeah.
I was a hustler, and things had gotten hot. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
And I made the decision to not be so hot, you know what I mean? So I moved from one side of town, from Oak Cliff to North Dallas. And then, we were just traveling, going. They were flying me out, flying me here and there. And then I say, bro, I can't keep going, because I almost missed a flight on Thanksgiving one time. And I said, bro, I'm just gonna move down to Port Arthur.
My God.
And so I moved in the famous Sand Jack home that most of the first songs you've ever heard from UGK was done at that house.
That's right.
And mixed and mastered somewhere else. So, but yeah, it was a lot was going on in my life, bro.
I mean, songs like "Bitch Get Up Off Me" though.
Oh, you heard that before?
Come on now. That's one of the boys you just gotta ride with the turned all the way up.
Yeah.
Coming up with that banger right there. How did that happen though, Bobo?
Well, that's a story in a movie on itself.
What?
Yes, it's connected to, I don't know if I know you have.
Yeah.
But that I Know You Strap song.
Yeah.
That's connected to the Bitch Get Up Off Me song.
Okay.
Because the gentleman that he's talking about on that song was a classmate of mine from the 7th grade.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And he was a big time, but he was low key about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But everybody knew he was breaded up. You know what I mean? And he wanted to get into the music industry. Yeah. And he was going to be the executive producer behind Bobo Luchiano. Yeah. He was like, hey, see him for Pimp.
Yeah.
Pimp came on down. We got the discography out of the Curtis Mayfield, going through listening for samples or whatnot. We found that sample. We head to he came to the house, gave me the money for the studio session.
Yeah.
But then when we got to the studio session, he never showed up.
What?
Never showed up to the studio session. Chad turned into Pimp on my ass. Fuck you, Bobo. Pimp made that, I keep calling him Chad. Pimp made that beat in about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That banger. And then I looked and he said, well, Bobo, you can just have it. If this nigga don't want to act right, you can just have it.
Yeah.
And so I sat on it for about a year because, he and Bun were touring, doing shows and everything. And it was in between the time of Riding Dirty and Dirty Money.
Okay.
So, people were starving for some UGK. And it was, you got sprinkled with the...
I remember.
Yeah, you got sprinkled with the Big Pimpin'.
Yeah.
You got sprinkled with the Sipping on That Scissor.
Yeah.
And so people was like, man, when they gonna drop another album? I was just talking to Rashad. He just put something on my mind. I was like, ooh, that's a strong statement.
Talk to me.
That boy said he might put Dirty Money a slight edge over Riding Dirty.
See there.
What you think about that?
Okay, first of all, once again, that's my Siamese twin analogy. It's hard to split them things up. Yes. I just want to put them all in the box together and let them live.
Yeah.
But what I will say is Riding Dirty is like a classic album. It's just a classic. But the energy on that Dirty Money, it came in at a time to where hip hop was kind of changing too at the same time. So it's like, well, I mean, in Atlanta, it's about the club. Let Me See It and Take It Off both got played in the club.
Yeah.
Look at Me were getting played at the club. Those were club songs that allowed you to just get loose.
Yeah.
So I mean, that Dirty Money, I can't. That's like choosing between the kids. I can't do it.
Yeah.
What you at with it though, Bobo?
I think because Riding Dirty, Pimp had his hand on it.
Okay.
I mean, from beginning to the end.
Yeah.
From flying out to Chicago, flying to New York with the Meters, Leo Nascatelli and them playing live instrumentation.
Yeah.
So a lot of people thought Pimp would sample. Nah, he ain't gonna sample your shit.
Yeah.
He gonna have somebody replay your shit.
That's right.
And then sample that. And then just from the beginning to the end, he just he was just so on point with it, you know.
Yeah.
And I think Dirty Money was more of an album. We were so starving, you know, some of the songs, you know, Rashad said he thought Bitch Get Up Off Me was on Dirty Money. Because at that time,
it was a lot of stuff that kind of was out there, but it wasn't on.
You remember that was when
yeah.
Lil Jon, I met Lil Jon one time, and then the second time I met him, he said, "Boy, you the mixtape king." He said, "You the mixtape king, Bobo. Bring me some of that vinyl." And I gave him some vinyl to the Bitch Get Up Off Me. Yeah. That's back in that time, early 2000, where everybody was stealing your music and putting it on shit. Bootleggers was at an all-time fucking high. You know what I'm saying? Niggas look in your face and bootleg you. I know some of you niggas, man. I know some of them niggas, man. I don't know how it was here in Georgia, but in Texas, them niggas was smiling in your face and bootleg your shit right there.
The week your stuff drop, it's gonna hit the bootleg. That's how I used to do down here in the
Jam. And you know, that was tough, man. Especially for independents.
Exactly.
You know, it was cool for majors. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as
promotion,
extra street promotion.
Yeah.
Man, we done spent $10,000 of our hard-earned money, $20,000 trying to get this record done, and you stealing it, nigga?
You stealing it.
You out your motherfucking rabbit ass mind.